can you tell what are the biggest challenges for the governments and the military within the area of social media nowadays?
So there's a lot of challenges. I think some of the bigger ones have come from the history of how people analyse social data, the fact that a lot of the technology that's existing in the market just now is geared to more measuring brand mentions, but we need to do something so much more sophisticated, and the technology just doesn't keep up with that. There's alternate approaches in using something like Python or R, but again, there's not so many metrics or models or methodologies that can be adapted and used, and we're constantly having to find new approaches. So it's a really iterative cycle. It can take a long time. Sometimes there's successes and sometimes there's failures. When it comes to things like misinformation and disinformation, unfortunately, the people who's creating these types of things, they don't have there's no ethics involved within there, whereas when we come to analyse this data and how we're supposed to fight against it, we have to come with an ethical playbook, and it means that their way of working can be more effective, and it's just that we're not able to do that because of these different ethical codes.
Mm-hmm. And and at the end of your presentation, you talked about solutions, how you see it. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so I don't have the immediate solution and a silver bullet for anyone, but I think what needs to happen is that we need to come together as an industry who analyses social data and are specialists in analysing social data to create an association that brings everyone together with a unified voice that can tackle some of the bigger challenges, ask some of the difficult questions, like the things I was mentioning in the presentation about the ethics roundabout when we've got extremist videos and they're uploaded and downloaded continuously. Should the right people be able to get that data from someone like Facebook and be able to analyse it to understand a bit more about why this is happening and how this is happening? Because just now that doesn't happen, and their stance would be that it's private user data. So we need to start to come together to tackle some of these bigger things, because just now we're fighting little fires, but it's part of a much larger problem, and until we come together to solve those issues, we're just going to continue to firefight, unfortunately.